What's going on, guys? Cody Jackson here, Arm Militia. I've gotten some questions about how I got into carnivore diet and how it's impacted me. I'm going to go over that in this video, and we'll probably get into a few workouts too, so y'all stay tuned. So the first question I keep getting asked is why I chose carnivore and how it's affected me. The real reason I got into carnivore is Dr. Berry. I give all the credit to him. I started watching his videos and just clicked one day. I was like, this is what I need to be doing for inflammation. The biggest thing I was scared of going into the carnivore was being constipated, because I had that happen one time when I was on the keto diet. Because they beat in our head about fiber. All of our life, you need fiber. You gotta have fiber, to poop. And we're probably gonna be talking about a little bit about poop in this video, so get ready for it. So Dr. Berry, if y'all don't know who Dr. Berry is, he's out of Nashville, Tennessee. He is a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Anything you hear from me, you're just experimenting with it at your own risk. Guys, it has worked for me. I can't promise it'll work for you, because I don't know if you do all the steps right, or maybe you have some kind of special condition you need to take care of before you start this. The way it's impacted my life is really crazy from all the other diets I've done. Inflammation is number one. You don't know how much trouble inflammation causes, especially with me. I've had sciatic nerve problems since I was probably 23, and I had to have back surgery when I was 24. Even after that, I got 2 other bulging discs that's caused me problems. But since I've started this carnivore diet, I haven't had any problems with it. The inflammation's come off my back. I don't have shooting pains down my legs anymore. Dr. Berry gets into a lot of it, and I can't explain it all scientific like he can, Another thing I want to add about inflammation is most people I talk to, that's their number one problem. They have chronic pains, and most of the time it is inflammation that causes chronic pain. Most people are going to be doing this diet for inflammation, but number 2 is endurance. If you're an athlete, which I'm an arm wrestler, if you want to credit that as an athlete, you can. If you don't, whatever. I think of myself as an athlete. My endurance has went way up. I can do stuff longer. I can do longer workouts, not that I just need to all the time. If you do longer workouts, you tear yourself down too much. It's going to be a longer recovery. Number 3, I think I've built more muscle on this diet because I keep taking way more protein than I did. I tried to when I added carbs in as my energy source, but it felt like I was always getting too full and I was always overstuffing myself. So now, it's fat and protein. That's pretty much all I eat. So I get plenty of protein. That's 3 big things in my life: inflammation, endurance, and building more muscle. To me, that's 3 big positive things there. So some people have asked, is this a keto diet? Well, technically it is a keto diet. You go into ketosis. Yes, it's still technically considered keto diet because you're going into ketosis. Yeah, that answers that question for some people that may be curious about it. Why I got into fitness. The reason I got into fitness, probably like most kids now, for sure. Kids now have a bigger problem with being obese nowadays. But back when I was younger, my mom worked second shift. We ate nothing but processed foods. I did not know anything about the carnivore diet. And I think, like I've said in previous videos, most of my family has had problems with being overweight. That's the main reason I got into fitness. I just worked my tail off. I think when I was in the 8th grade, I started working out. I didn't know nothing about nutrition, but I guess I done enough work in the gym that I started getting fit, as I went through high school. I was close to one of the top guys in school in fitness, and didn't know nothing. Nothing. I just went in the gym and done some stuff the old guys showed me, and very thankful for all them guys. That's why I got into fitness, the short story. Nutrition has not always been my strong suit until I started doing the keto and the carnivore thing. I did the bodybuilding, like regular rice and chicken and all that stuff. I always got consumed with the carbs, so that didn't work for me. This is great. It works for me. It keeps the inflammation off. I'm making progress. If I'm not, I need to change. Maybe I need to eat more. Maybe I need to eat less, Maybe I need to change my workouts up. Maybe those workouts ain't keeping me motivated or hitting the muscle that good. Certain workouts, I go by the weight to see how my progress is going. If I go up in weight, I know I'm progressing. When it comes to practice, when I'm pulling with somebody, you got to see how long is it been since they've pulled. If they're fresh, if you're fresh on fresh, like both of you haven't done anything in a while, and you're able to do stuff with your partner that you hadn't been able to do, then you progress. So little stuff like that. So some advice to somebody that wants to get started in lifting weights: find somebody that's got experience in it. That's the number one thing. You don't want to go into something blind like I did and a lot of people my age and older have done. There wasn't YouTube and all that when I got into it. So the biggest thing for y'all is to find somebody that's got experience. Somebody can help you along the way so you don't do the things they did. And, you can get injured if you don't know what you're doing in weightlifting, arm wrestling, powerlifting, just pushing too hard. Make sure you got somebody that's got experience. That's going to help you out a lot. That's some of the best advice I can give you. So what is Arm Militia? What do we stand for? The way I look at it is, like I always say, we're trying to be 1% better a day, no matter what we're doing. Mostly we arm wrestle, but on this channel, it's nutrition, fitness, and arm wrestling. So you're trying to be 1% better. You're trying to better your life, make your body better, your life better, your mental clarity better. You don't have to be the best of the best to be an Arm Militia. You're trying to do better every day. That's all we're looking for. That's what Arm Militia stands for. I started this Arm Militia channel hopefully to help a lot of you. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave us some comments. Let us know what you want to see next. If there's something I can bring you that I'm not bringing you. So I love you guys. Keep Jesus first. Arm Militia.